Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. So when we want to do pranayama, we cannot be just sloppy. And a human body, when there is fear, or even not fear, wants to protect itself. So what it does, it closes, it wants to protect the heart and the lungs. This is a normal reaction of a human body. So when you want to breathe, the first thing you do is you sit properly. So you sit, I'm gonna stand so you see me more. So we have to have the shoulders down and the chest up, chest lifted, the sternum is lifted, the shoulder blades go down. So we cannot hunch back and breathe, because this way our lungs are compressed. We need to open the chest, okay? So we are in a safe space that we can do that, okay? You don't have to close it when you are breathing. So let's do some relaxation for the head and shoulders, neck and shoulders. If anybody has neck pain, please support your neck with your hand. Okay, so we just do small round circles with the neck, very slow, and we try to go in all the directions. And if you have neck pain, please support your neck. We do 3 times. Pause a little bit, and we do the other direction. Then slowly we take our head up, and we tend to store a lot of tension in the neck. And then we do the shoulder rotation 3 times backwards and 3 times forward. And now the breath starts changing, okay? So what I want to do now is I want to show you exactly how you sit. So you find a upright chair or on a sofa, and you bring either a towel, roll towel, and you put it on your lumbar spine here. Okay? Keep the chest open. Or in yoga, we use the block. So we put the block this way, in the long way. So as if we are putting the block against the spine to keep the sternum lifted. This is a very important point in breathing. And then we are lifted. We do a small chin lock, not a big one. The chin lock can, if it's done in a wrong way, can increase blood pressure. You have to be very cautious. Just a little bit chin lock. And that is to narrow the passage of the air and protect the heart and the lungs. Okay? There is a basic breathing technique. We call it Ujjayi breath in yoga. That is, you imagine in the nostril, it's a tube. So it's a tube. You have the anterior part of the tube in the front and the posterior part in the back. So when we breathe in the Ujjayi breath, we take the shoulders down, we have the chest upright, we place our hands on our thighs. We take a deep inhalation, soft inhalation from the anterior part of the nostrils. And then we take it out from the posterior. I want you to hear the voice. It's like a snoring voice. Longer exhalation. This alone can lower your blood pressure. This alone. This is not one of the techniques, but this is something while you are driving, if you don't want to do the techniques and you feel stressed and you feel that your breathing is fast or your breathing is irregular, you just do that. Even when you are driving, you can do it. And then you pause a little bit, as much as you can before you take the next inhalation. Okay? Now we will go into the techniques. So the first technique I want to teach you is the diaphragmatic breathing. And you can use this Ujjayi breath in the diaphragmatic breathing. Because in all, when I was looking into all the research they do for the breathing, they tell you abdominal breathing. It's not abdominal breathing. You never breathe from your head. You never breathe from your neck. And you shouldn't breathe from your upper chest, especially if you're not a practitioner. You have always to try and breathe from the diaphragm. Here's the diaphragm. You see? Here's your diaphragm. So I'm going to show you. You put your hands in the beginning so that you learn. So I'm going to take the Ujjayi breath. See how my hands are going? Now I'm doing it exaggerated. You don't have to do exaggerated. I'm just doing it so that you see. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You see, my upper chest is not moving. My abdomen is not moving. Again. Inhale. Exhale. We do this. You start with 3 times, and then you can increase it to 5 times. You can do up to 15 times from this, as long as you don't hyperventilate, you don't feel dizzy. I mean, you have to stop if you feel headache, nausea, or dizziness. It means you're taking too much oxygen. We need to take the amount of the oxygen that is appropriate for your lungs to relax, and for your central nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system to receive the message. Okay, so is that good? Is it enough of a practice, or shall we go to the other technique? Can we see? Can we hear if anybody has any comment so I can repeat? I cannot open from my side, Leo. You have to open.
Yeah, I can, but maybe people can just write in the chat or raise their hands or for example, reactions is a very good. There is a button called reactions. So if
yeah, but I'm not able to open anything. The control is with you. I have no control.
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's because I cannot open microphones of everybody. I have to do it one by one.
Sure. Just
So maybe if people can just say that if they want to repeat, please press on the reaction, okay, like this. Or if you want to go further, you can press this one. What do you say, guys? You know what? Yeah,
let's
okay.
repeat.
I see some say repeat, some say go. Please repeat,
No.
but remember we have like little bit under half an hour, and
Yeah,
that's it.
we are almost finished. We don't have too much to. So now you will be sitting down or lying down. Usually we have 2 postures, either sitting on a chair or lying down on the floor. Lying down is more advanced. You don't have to do it now. So you go with you don't have to place your hands all the time there, but I'm doing it for demonstration. Inhale. Sorry, I mean I want to see if I can put both. I'm not able to put both. So inhale. You see, this is why we are expanding the lungs sideways. Three to 5 times and you pause. And then you can experiment and measure your blood pressure before and after you do the pranayama. Okay, that's a good thing to do. Now we are going to do the second exercise, which is the alternative nostril breathing. It's well known for many people, but I want to show you how you use your fingers. So this is basically the left nostril is connected to the parasympathetic nervous system. So also when you are stressed, all you can do is just do this and breathe from one nostril. When you don't have, you have first, I sent in the on the group, you have first to clean your nostrils very well, ideally to do a saline wash or even water wash, ideally, because if they are not clean, they stick when you place your hand. If there is little mucus in the nostrils, they will stick when you place. But this is the basic exercise. Now I want you to notice, after I will show you the alternative, the alternate nostril breathing. I want you to notice when you breathe, the quality of the breath. Where is it going in your body? Where is it going? Which part of the lungs? Ideally, we breathe gently and softly to reach the front of the lungs, the sides of the lungs, and the back of the lungs. Ideally, we need to reach everywhere in the lungs, so these small areoles will take the oxygen. And this is when the lung, as if it's a baby, it will relax. Okay, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Okay. So now we will go to the alternative nostril breathing. So we place one hand here. You can do 3 fingers. I like to put, there are more than way. Now the thumb goes in the right nostril, but don't press. You just put it and push it up. So you're closing the passage. You're not sticking the outer nostril to the bridge. You're just closing the bridge. Okay. And then you do from the left side. And we always start with, we breathe normally, place the hands, right nostril closed. We always start with an exhalation. So breathe normally, close the right nostril, start with an exhalation from the left. Inhale from the left, close the left, exhale from the right. Inhale from the right, close, exhale from the left. Inhale from the left, close, exhale from the right. Inhale from the right, close, exhale from the left. I want to take a pause. I want you to relax. Some people might feel a little bit nausea or dizzy. You just let me know if there is anything happening in the chemistry of the body. So if you feel something is happening, you stop. You don't force it. You have to be very gentle with your breath. Relax, and then we repeat again. So 2 fingers on the third eye. Thumb is in the right nostril. Breathe first. Close the right nostril, and then go with the left. Exhale. Inhale from the left. Close. Exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Close. Exhale from the left. Inhale from the left. Exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Exhale from the left. Inhale from the left. Exhale from the right. And relax. Keep your eyes closed. Notice what's happening, how you are feeling. And very slowly open your eyes. So this is the second one. The first one was the diaphragmatic breathing, and this one is the alternate nostril. And now we have the hummingbee breathing. I like this one. It's funny, but I like it. Okay. So the hummingbee is basically to bring our attention inwards. Okay. So we need to close the eyes. We need to put the ring fingers under the nostrils, and then we go with our thumb and we close the ear. But we don't close. You know this small piece in the outer ear? You just press it in. You don't need to put your finger inside the ear. This small piece, you just press it in both sides. So eyes closed, finger, eyes on, these are on the here, under, and this is here. And then you take your arms up if you can. If you cannot, you can keep them down. Don't press your fingers on your eyes. There's no pressing. They're just giving a signal of silencing all the sensors. So we're silencing the eyes, we're silencing the ears, and we have the internal voice, and we're taking our attention to the internal humming. Okay. So again, you can take a screenshot of that so that you learn how to do it. Take a deep inhalation from the nose. Take a deep breath. Again. The more relaxed you are, the more humming bee you have. And it's humming bee because the voice fluctuates like a bee, like that. Okay. And then at sometimes you feel it settles and then it hums again. I love this one. It's very cooling. I like it. And now I will give you the other cooling exercise. I like it because it takes your attention inwards, and the vibrations of your sound and your voice goes to your throat, relaxes everything in the ears, in the throat, in the back of the neck, even it goes to the chest. And you feel a cooling effect after you do this. And we relax. And the last one is some people, when they have their blood pressure high, they become hot. And this is one exercise that you can use to cool the system. And it's basically, I cannot roll my tongue too much. Some people, I mean, my grandchildren, they roll their tongues like this. I am not very good in that. You breathe from the mouth with the rolled tongue, sit properly. Extended exhalation again. Retention. Retention. When you finish breathing, you just drop your head down. Dropping the head down is letting the ego down by being grateful. Letting the ego down helps you to relax. And when you feel you are ready, you open your eyes. Now there is one thing that is not in the slides. It's Shavasana, which is the yogic sleeping, the yogic relaxation, which is not really sleeping. It's a posture that you take, and you can do it when you're in bed after you finish breathing. Let's say you do this breathing at night or in the morning. Then you can relax in a very comfortable position and just let go. And the whole idea is you breathe normally, but you pay attention to the rhythm of your breath and where is it going, and try to direct the breath very subtly, not in a very hard way, to the front of the lungs, to the bottom of the lungs, to the sides of the lungs, to the back of the lungs. And then you just take few breaths and then you let go. I can give you I can take you into a small relaxation if we have time. We will check now with Leo. I'm just trying to see if there is anything that I forgot. The whole goal of the breathing is to have freedom in the chest, in the heart, in the mind, in the consciousness. Don't forget, I mean, all of us, we have high blood pressure. There is something happening on an emotional level in our life. So, and these things keep happening, and our personality keeps reacting. So when you find that there is a tool that can help you to relax, it's like a support system that is within you. You only need your breath. That's it. And as I told you, there are few breaths that you can take while you are in a meeting, and you feel, I mean, if you feel you're fidgeting, you're anxious, you just let go. Letting go, it means just drop the shoulders, relax the throat. Relaxing the root of the tongue is a very important point in yoga in general. When we do the asanas, the postures, we have to always have the tongue relaxed, the root of the tongue, because we tend to carry a lot of tension there. And the eyes. The eyes, if you are able to draw, while you are sitting, draw your eyes towards the back of the skull. Bring your attention to the back of the skull. And automatically, you feel that the face gets relaxed. When the face gets relaxed, the throat gets relaxed, the chest gets relaxed, the shoulders gets relaxed, and you feel that you are in a state of relaxation where you can respond and not react. Thank you.